legends say that Rome was planned by the gods themselves.
Hey, it's a wolf.
Yep.
Well, born of a virgin. That sounds familiar.
Let's just be perfectly candid here and note that Immaculate Conception is so common in religion it might as well be a just starting prerequisite.
That and floods.
Well, I like the floods because the general theory is that back in the good old days, that is several 100,000 years ago, the Mediterranean was not actually a sea, it was a valley. And then the Gibraltar Sound basically broke open and the Atlantic spilled into the Mediterranean Valley. And at the time, there were ancient peoples living there. So what we suspect is basically that the few people that survived passed down information saying, dudes, holy shit, everything will just disappear underwater, it's happened before. Trust me, I've seen it.
Snihjen says this game is terrible.
You're terrible, Snihjen. This game has hippodrome racing. Look at this. We have fleets and shit. Carthaginian fleet in the Mare Nostrum. So here's us. The people are rebellious. I
Already?
say. We haven't even started yet. Let's see. And then of course we have tributes. We have tolerable tribute, irritating tribute, oppressive tribute, and bleed them dry.
I think irritating is just the right level in any case of taxation. It's just enough.
So we currently have one legion. The first legion. And its courage is fierce. That's good. But we cannot command a cavalry legion at this rank because we're terrible. So, Snihjen suggests that we hold chariot racing, and you really should, because chariot racing is the best. Seriously, it's hilarious. So, what type of chariot do we race? A light chariot or a medium chariot?
I don't know.
Let's go to medium chariot. Now, let's see if I can even remember the freaking controls for this. Oh hey, right, we can do some skullduggery. And the greatest kind of skullduggery is, of course, to invoke the god's favor. Nothing is more skullduggerous than that. So, let's just race. You have not bet. Oh, actually, come to think of it.
Yeah.
We should bet on someone else.
I don't know about that.
Now let's see if I do remember at all what the controls are like. Because I played this back in the day on the NES. And the controls are quite different on PC. Well, there went our chariot.
Jeez.
Look at that slapstick. You failed to finish. Well.
Now we're dead.
Let's see. Let's move our legions somewhere. Where should we invade?
Sweden.
I
don't think they got that far, did they?
No, they didn't. They were sort of stopped by the Germanic tribes in northern Germany and figured, you know what, fuck this shit. So we can invade the Balkans, I suppose. Or Southern Gaul.
They're also appealing.
Oh, let's go for Gaul. Good old Narbonensis. Along the coast of Mare Nostrum, 10 days' march from Rome, you enter the region known as Narbonensis. Your soldiers are tense with anticipation and eager for fight. The wealth of Narbonensis is small, the army is strong, and the soldiers are known for their tenacity.
An excellent idea to invade, then.
Why are we here?
Yeah.
Let's see. Galba, the leader of Narbonensis, offers a greeting. I know to talk to men from south. Okay.
Well.
Like your beard, son. Let's have a war. Alright, now we need to choose a formation. We can have a balanced army, a wedge, a strong right, or a strong left. What do you think?
I don't know.
See, that is why you are not a commander. Clearly we need a strong left.
This is not the area of my expertise.
And we will be sweeping right. That is our main tactic. And off we go. Let's see. They have a lot of dudes. They're spreading out. And wow, their general is the first to reach combat. That's courageous, and now he's dead. Which causes half the enemy army to flee.
Dummies.
Release the Legion! Because once you have the enemy on ropes, you can press melee, and that just means that you basically break formation and everyone tries to reach the closest enemy and break their shit. And there we go. Yeah.
Well, they are barbarians.
We are the best. Let's take a look here. The people are rebellious, I'm sure. Tolerable tribute. Let's see, in Italia they're just angry. Good show, good show. Let's end our turn. That we can see if people are still rebellious. Not much we can do then, I suppose.
Can't you just oppress them?
Can't you just oppress them a bit?
Well, we could strengthen the Legion. Take some recruits.
We really should strengthen the Legion, actually. There we go. It will take them a bit to form, though. There we go. And now I suppose we can move our legions up. Wait somewhere else. We can either take Gaul proper, we can head back to Switzerland, or we can invade Iberia.
Spain.
Iberia it is.
Spain.
Good old Hispania.
Good
It's
old
part
Spain.
of the Carthaginian Empire. Whoops.
Yeah, they're
Carthaginians, you say?
they're out of our league.
Hasdrubal offers a greeting. Pig, I'll have your head on a pike at my gate.
Well,
This guy is not very pleasant. I don't like him. Let's leave. We'll be back, though. We'll be back.
let's wait to take Carthage until later. Also, did Carthage really have a hold on the entirety of Iberia? Because I don't know about that.
Not quite, no.
Uh,
The wealth of Alps is unremarkable. The army is ordinary, and the soldiers are known for their tenacity. Oh, hello. Welcome to the mountains, great warrior, says Vindelic, the leader of Alps. Well, he seems like a nice guy. Let's be friendly with him. Surrender or die. This guy, he seems so friendly at first, and then he's like...
well, he talks in all caps, so...
Hey now, that's allowed.
Time for a full frontal assault.
Well, why not? Right, their general is dead, again. These barbarians are not very good at the whole tactics thing. The frontal assault tactic against the frontal assault tactic. There was just one minor problem that he didn't quite figure out. The fact that he was completely outnumbered.
People are angry.
They always are.
That's what happens.
People are pissed. I like that our rank is still officer. Despite the fact that, you know, we take 3 entire areas.
So, is it just me, or is this game really easy so far?
It starts out pretty easy, yeah. Then it gets a lot trickier as you go along. So, where to next, I wonder? Let's not mess with the Germanic tribes, because those guys are assholes.
Does that include the rest of Gaul?
I like that Snihjen is claiming that I'm playing on the easiest difficulty. You don't even get to pick a difficulty on PC, Snihjen. It goes straight into the game. So I guess you're technically correct, because there is only one.
Known for their lack of courage.
Oh, but it's Serbia. Serbia was the 4th Rome, you know.
And Rome just tends to make things up about barbarian tribes.
Who is this fool who enters Dalmatia unbidden? How about you shut the fuck up? Alright, this time we'll form with a strong right. Oh, they actually have cavalry.
Yeah. I had a feeling this wouldn't be so easy.
Let's see if we can actually select these guys. And... Giving orders, how does it work? What is that enemy cavalry doing? They had an excellent flanking opportunity, but then they ended up just walking in circles. Well, at least we won. And oh hey, we have a new rank. We are now officially a Centurion. Which means, supposedly, that we should be able to upgrade our legion. I think... Well, never mind. But we should be able to have a 2nd legion, though. That I think we should be able, since we're a Centurion. Right... Oh, yeah, there we go. Now we have 2 legions. Good show.
Maybe we can raise the tribute on Italia, since the people are content, apparently. That's not a good thing.
I don't know. Give them an irritating tribute, they will get all pissed.
But we need money.
Don't really, though. We're actually doing...
Yeah.
We're doing pretty well. In terms
what can
of
you spend money on?
Troops.
Yeah.
Betting. Building fleets. The army is ordinary. You know, ordinary. Standard army. Hammergar has no interest whatsoever in diplomacy. Fine. Screw you. Let's use Scipio's defense.
Oh, you will sleep with the fishes. See what they did there?
Yes, I did.
Oh, apparently holding games in the new provinces will settle the populace.
I know. We haven't really had money to do so.
Oh.
Hamilcar wasn't quite as tough as he claimed to be, was he?
Nope.
Was talking a lot of shit, but let's see. Can we perhaps click the galley slave level to see if we can increase the difficulty? No, we cannot. I wonder which button you're supposed to press. Oh well. Let's see if we can build a fleet. Oh. Not high enough rank yet.
Maybe the galley slave level is like your score. Like it'll raise if you're playing better.
There we go. Let's move up to Legionnaire. Why is there's a fine-tuning difficulty level? Huh. I see. Oh, an enemy army is approaching.
Is he gonna go to shit now? Yeah.
Who are those guys? A marauding army of Macedonia in Macedonia. I see. See, they're playing 1 in tribute over here, tribute 0 here because they're still hella mad, tribute 0 here because they're still hella mad, tribute 1 here, there you go. So we're basically us living off of Rome at the moment. Let's hold a gladiator show so that these guys get happy. And now they're angry. Man, look at all these fleets. Could really do with a fleet or 2 of our own, but we don't actually currently have any. Oh, hello. They're invading Rome.
That's bad.
That is bad. Let's outflank them. As luck would have it, the Roman garrison is actually a more powerful legion than the ones we've used in the field. Ha! But they managed to get wrecked anyway. Instant morale failure. Good show, good show. So the generals on both sides are dead. This is an awfully even fight. It looks like the Macedonians have only just managed to win. Oh, hello. We have discovered Nero's fiddle in a junk shop.
Okay.
Let's see.
Well, Rome is not part of the Roman Empire anymore.
Fuck him up. Why are our legions just running away?
Because the armies are known for their tenacity.
Shifting the difficulty up really changed the game mechanics a bit, didn't it? Even when outnumbering the enemy, we can't beat them. But hey, we killed their general at least. That's what counts. I don't even know what's going on with this battlefield anymore.
Everyone died.
Complete and utter chaos. Macedonia has 1,000 survivors, I see. Well then, let's move our 4,000 men in there and we'll see what happens. Of fierce courage. This time though. This time. Whoa, General, what are you doing? No. Oh god. Did he really leave a hole in the ranks specifically to run through and get killed? Holy shit.
Well, this was a bust.
Why did you let him do that? Snihjen asks. Well, here's the thing, Snihjen. I still have no clue how to give movement orders because left-clicking and right-clicking doesn't do anything. One day I will figure out how to stop him, but it is not this day.
Win this still, maybe.
Well, we do outnumber them and they're supposedly retreating, so... What is going on here? And apparently now there is a rebel army in Rome. Oh, I see.
Of course.
I see. Let's see, what happens then if we drag... Oh, okay, so you can only walk in straight lines and need to hold down the right mouse button. That's how you do it.
I don't think it's really going to make a difference in this case.
Hey now. I'm going to... Okay, so you select them with the right mouse button, then you pull them in by clicking again and holding it down. Wow, that is intuitive as hell. Playing some Rome 2 right here, bro.
Tic-tacs and strategy.
Pre-release Rome 2 alpha play. And then our boys decided, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna run away.
I would, probably.
Running away in the face of enemy cavalry is generally never a good idea. Well... Wow, okay. They had over 6,000 men on the battlefield. You literally cannot have enough dudes to take them on. That is pretty great. Can we even afford to strengthen the Legion?
I doubt it.
Man.
That was the end of Rome.
And so ends Rome. The end.
Jesus wasn't even born yet.
Yeah. That's how he survived.
He was born in the Macedonian Empire.
Alexander the Great was like, yeah, you know. What is that army anyway? Oh, it's a Carthaginian army just marauding around. Oh, there we go. Now we have allies. Hooray. Neat. Check our province list. The Alps is an ally, Dalmatia is occupied, and the Sicilia is also occupied. I see. We don't actually have anyone in Rome. Alright, rebel army. It's time for you to learn a lesson. I'll show you.
Scipio's defense. Not familiar with that.
Basically, you take your dudes, and then you walk your dudes a bit to the right. I think it has to do with the breaks in the lines. That's the thing. That you lure people to enter the holes in the lines, and then you use that to basically just smash them from 3 directions at once. Why are you panicking? You're not even in combat at the moment. Right, let's get the general out of here before he gets wrecked. Oh no! They almost caught up. What do they have left anyway? 42 cavalry and they're panicked. Apparently that doesn't help. The fiddliest combat in the world. Weak. Man, I wish my general's presence would do anything. Charisma 10, voice 18. So everyone still just runs away. Like that they don't even fight properly, they just ignore the enemy. And then they get wrecked, naturally.
They're not very smart.
Okay, there we go. Now we've completely surrounded the last enemy unit. Let's see how long our men are actually willing to fight them. There we go. Rome is ours again. The problem is that Rome is now occupied, because it was never part of us, see?
I just like the Macedonians so much.
Man, can we combine these legions? That would be pretty great. I want double legions. Oh god, here we go. God damn it, Carthage. They've got fucking elephants now.
Yep.
How am I even supposed to deal with that?
You aren't.
20 big old angry elephants just rushing our guys. And they've already panicked. Nice show. Wow. Okay. The elephants were fucking chumps. They just gave up. Enemy general is dead, but there's a lot of flanking going on here. Leg it. 99 survivors. Good show. Luckily, we have another army. Let's use the canaille tactic.
This is a lost cause.
As was the Roman Empire.
Yep.
So the canaille tactic is basically that we walk backwards and then the guys think that we're losing and then they charge in. Then we cut their general down like chaff.
Unless they just decide to run anyway.
Your guys just keep running. They don't actually finish the flanking. Really want to select this unit? No, I can't. Because I don't have enough voice is the thing. Need to get closer. My general is terrible. Enemy general is dead. Let's see if that helps us. Like how my legionnaires just walk up to the enemy cavalry, don't do anything, and then they get cut down. Constant running. Well,
We lose.
Surprisingly, the marauding army of Carthago meets the garrison. Just charge the bastards. How much cavalry is that anyway? That's 150 apiece. Not bad. General, would you please just stop? Don't do that. Don't do that. You're being silly. And the enemy cavalry just instantly wrecked our dudes. Every time, bro. Every time. Oh hey. 500 infantry in that unit just standing around. Yeah, just melee. Rush 'em, boys. Fuck 'em off. Enemy general dead. Enemy army entirely outflanked and not allowed to retreat. Well, that's working fairly well. There we go. Rome has conquered. Oh. And a fresh Macedonian army attacks.
Cool.
Charge! Fuck him up! Actually, let's leg it.
Leg it.
Why do you even have to face them? Oh hey, can we make it out with no losses? Oh no! Survivors 0. Oh hey, it's Philip of Macedon. No wonder we're getting our butts kicked. He's really good, isn't he? Oh, can't check his stats. Exciting battles. That general is about to get wrecked. And here comes the garrison again. I sure hope you like Centurion, defender of Rome battles. Because that's basically all we got at the moment.
Defender of Rome indeed.
Heroes. Yeah, that's basically what we're doing. Just endless battles to defend Rome. And then take it back every time we fail. A wedge was driven, but the enemy did not give a single fuck.
I think it might be time to call it quits.
Start a new game. So in any case, start a new game.
Yep. How about like a new game?
No.
Oh.
I'm going to race chariots. I still have no idea how the whole chariot racing game actually works. That's the thing. I have never figured it out. There are a lot of meters and you can press buttons, and no matter what happens, the AI always just disappears into the distance right at the start.
Because you're not good enough.
I suppose. Because as you can see, it just instantly falls apart. So basically, don't let the green bar go over the red line, but the green bar is also my speed, so if I don't go over that, then I will never catch up, because the AI is moving faster than that. Oh hey, they actually saved me this time. Thanks! Let's start a new game again. I like that it doesn't even ask if you're okay with that, it's just, yeah, go for it.
You have to keep your chariot in the middle, apparently.
Yeah, I figured that out as well, but it's sort of tricky. So how do I reduce the speed? Who knows? Because sometimes it just randomly increases speed without me pressing a button. So I'm not entirely sure what's up with that. Learning about horse chariot racing. Actually, let's remember the pet as well. Because if we don't approach the red line, the AI just disappears. Then we never see them again. And I have no idea how to bring your chariot back towards the center line of the horses, because if you pull to the left, it does nothing for roughly 5 seconds.
Well, beats me.
Yep. And I mean, what are you supposed to do when your chariot goes off to the right? Because I can't quite figure it out. Because moving it around doesn't do anything. Shifting my mouse doesn't do anything. I mean, they suddenly end out, all the way out to the right edge, and then I sometimes crash.
Goes off to the right to show you are turning, apparently. I don't know. But then it keeps doing that when you're not turning.
Modificated, generally when it does that, you're about to crash. Passing him in the outside lane, bro. Oh, hello. And there's not even a visible finish line. It just says, congrats, you won. You're the best.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I don't know how we did that.
By staying to the right, basically. I thought that there was a shitload more depth to that, but apparently there wasn't. Huh. Okay.
Well, that's that.
And Snihjen remarks that yes, there is no depth whatsoever. Oh dear. Let's use a medium chariot this time, because that sounds neat. Bet all of our money. Then you basically repeat this every single turn, and by doing so you gain the necessary... Okay, this time my chariot exploded. I guess that the guy next to me caused damage by touching my chariot with his horses, maybe?
Yep.
Yep. That's interesting. I want to see if I can do that. I'm starting the game again. Racing chariots. Let's bring a heavy chariot. Hell yes. No bets, just racing. Let's see, the horses take damage. I see. So why was he able to destroy my chariot by touching it with his horses then? I suspect a great deal of shenanigans.
This chariot is very slow.
Fuck you, assholes. Oh, so it's that easy, Snihjen notes. It's because the AI does not actually take damage during the chariot races, and it's that easy. Well, there you go. So it's basically a game of keep away, because if they get anywhere near you, you're fucked. Sounds like the early 90s gaming, is alright. So,
we're winning.
That we are. And yes, those fish are the route counters. Let's see, and apparently... like dolphins to me. Man, I never figured out how these chariot racing minigames worked when I played this game originally back in the day on the Nintendo, but now I finally know. I finally know. You win because you are literally the coolest. Yes. Bleed them dry. Let's see how long it takes for them to... Oh, rebellion on the first turn. Final battle, and then we're turning this game off forever.
For sure.
Hey, by the way, General, step back. Don't rush the enemy on your own. It is a dumb idea. Teach the rebels a lesson. Kill their general. Yeah, there we go. Melee!
We're the best.
The revolt in Italia fails. Centurion! Oh man. What a game, everyone.